Hi everybody, it's Chris again from Magic Geek, coming to you today from the DVD section of our warehouse, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about sponge rabbits. I had a set of sponge rabbits when I was a kid, but I hadn't picked them up again in my professional career until recently, and I was really surprised by the reactions that I was getting. And it also solved a lot of the problems that I had with sponge balls as far as story and a big finish. One of the things I like about sponge rabbits is that it's usually brought on by the audience. The audience says something, usually as a joke, like, "Hey, can you pull a rabbit out of your hat?" And I always have one of these in my hat just in case somebody asks that. And I've been in situations where people ask to see me pull a rabbit out of a hat when I don't have a hat with me, and if somebody else does, I can just palm this and pull it out of somebody's hat. So in that regard, the sponge rabbits are really helpful. Here's a great way to get into your sponge rabbit routine. Hand the rabbit out, let people examine it. While that's going on, you're loading the second rabbit into your right hand, like this, okay? In a somewhat natural position down to your side. You don't need to make a big production out of this. And then reach over, apply that second rabbit onto the first rabbit, okay? So, see if I can get an angle that you can see this here. Just like this, and pick up that other rabbit, okay? And now I do splitting the sponge ball routine, but I do it with rabbits. And I ask the audience, do you want to see this rabbit get cut in half? And usually the guys say yes and the girls say no. It's just the way it happens. You just put your hand like this and rub like this and open up your fingers so they can see that second rabbit coming out. And as you do this, release that second rabbit until it morphs into two rabbits. It's really simple, really easy to do, but you'd be surprised at the reactions you're going to get from this trick. I personally like to use the 3D rabbits by Goshman, but there are also these little yellow rabbits that you can get from Adam's Magic, and Daryl in Fuller Duelers has a really great routine. Peter Rabbit hits the big time on Fuller Duelers Volume 3. And remember, the coolest thing about the rabbits is that they end really big and in the spectator's hand. So you can take both the rabbits, put it in the spectator's hand, have them open their hand, and there's all these little bunnies. And you'll get a lot of really big reactions from that as well.
The most devastating vlog ever on rabbits.